YouTube, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to MrBeast. The video is called $10,000 Every Day You Survive in the Wilderness. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you like these reactions, go to my Twitch. I do these live, so yeah, just go to my Twitch, and I'm live basically every day. I'm going to try and stream every day as much as I can, but if I'm not streaming, I'll definitely be streaming soon, so follow my Twitch if you're on YouTube. I'm going to I'm not trying to lock in with YouTube. I'm going to try and get 500 subs so I can get monetized. So make sure to sub if you haven't, bro. But yeah, let's get into the video.
In the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
Nice to meet you, man.
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man.
Bro, I would stay in the wilderness for
Hey,
years.
put that camera down, let's head out.
Right.
I would rob
Boys,
MrBeast.
this video can make you guys millionaires.
He's gonna be poor by the time we're out of here.
I would stay in there at least a year, bro.
I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Chris,
That's
all right,
worth it,
you'll
bro.
be my best friend for
That's
the
an
next
investment at that
however
point.
long.
Starting
That's a
out,
job at
these
that
guys
point.
receive
That's
$10,000
literally like
every
a-
day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically
You can make
means
millions
they
of
can
dollars.
win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multi-millionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom.
So how long would
fire
you
started.
survive in
Let's see
the
if we can get a
wilderness?
fire going.
I think I would survive a whole year.
Yeah.
I'll become like a caveman.
Let's make beds
Live in
out
a
of
cave.
pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000.
Boys, how was the first night?
It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just look up.
They look like they would survive a while, but I have a feeling they're not going to survive very long. That's what that feeling. Something stupid's going to
Every
make them
24 hours, we're
not
gonna drop
last long.
$10,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful, shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you, and you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the plan is officially.
Well,
a
you
year
have to
split
stay
this
there for 1 year and you get
You
$6
get
million.
this.
You can't tell
I
me
get
like
this. Now we can't
you wouldn't
screw
stay
each
there
other
for a
over.
year.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1.
At least they know how to like actually
Boom.
survive.
Here's a section that we're working
I wouldn't
on.
know how to do all
You
this.
see it's got some structural
I'd try to be able
holes.
to
We get
figure
to
it out.
use the parachutes and the cord. So we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge.
But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
swamp.
bro, if you have kids at
I
this
would feel-
point, like you just gotta think about the kids.
Safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful
It's more-
because
it's
that
more
stuff
than
is
you at
full
that
of
point.
bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold and he's big and warm.
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've gotten 2
Made
hours sleep.
$40,000.
It's been so
Not
cold.
bad.
If it rained right now, we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little
Yeah, I'd probably like, I don't know, bro.
square of beef
Both
jerky
food. I'd
this
probably get
morning, that's
delusional.
it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9
Wouldn't have, like,
right now.
actual food.
These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess.
Was eating
It was
leaves.
clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man. I'm nervous, dude. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about. Uh-huh.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
Eat it
worth
yet?
it.
Oh.
These beans look good?
Oh,
I wouldn't
absolutely.
take it.
Oh, coffee.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish. 50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feastable bars.
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile.
He's actually gonna
Thank
take
you for
it.
the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Nah, bro.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also
See, if
get
I
the
was
crate
him, I
with
wouldn't
it.
take it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
It's definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally costs as much as my kids' college tuition. Bro, I still can't believe it every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering,
Why have they not caught fish? Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his
What if
kids,
they're gonna run into bears? That's what I'd be
This
scared of,
happened.
mainly, like running into like a bear or some shit.
What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
this is the perfect place for food and shelter.
and after another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length. Oh! I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
Sorry.
All right, so maybe they had a bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Dock's done.
Pleasantly surprised.
And
Now all we gotta do is catch a fish.
come on,
Yeah.
right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
On a really cold night. Cold toes, cold feet. No sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Bro, this is
things.
basically TV at this point.
Things. First, the
not gonna
plane
lie.
needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey,
It would, but
$1,000,
I feel like
which
most
puts you
people
guys
would have
at
survived like a longer than like a month.
$140,000. And second,
Unless you're
we
like
have an
actually
offer for you.
experienced.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
Bro, he's like trying to
Five
scam them,
times the
bro.
amount for both.
Oh man.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing
Nah,
out,
bro.
we
I
were in the
wouldn't take that.
20s
I'd rather sleep in
without
leaves.
anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding. We have pine straw. We're doing pretty
not even
well in
worth
these
it.
low temperatures. I would love
they
to
take
have
that,
a
they're
sleeping
actually
bag.
dumb.
$50,000 is.
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
On a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to
At least
catch
they know what
fish,
they're doing,
which
bro.
wasn't
Honestly, I wouldn't
really
know what to
working
do
out
other
for
than
them.
like.
We got some guts for bait.
I know, like,
We're gonna
just,
cast
like,
them
boil
out,
water and
and
shit.
hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the
I don't
creek.
know how to
Day
fish.
after day of failing to catch any
I'd probably
fish,
just like start going
Check the
hunting.
lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Like a scavenger. Like trying to find like a fruit.
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some
American
Is
style
that
unagi.
poisonous?
This is the first thing that we've caught out
I
here
wouldn't
in
trust eating an
27
eel, bro.
days, which
Eating eel is
is
kinda stupid.
insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. it's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year.
I mean, if you're desperate, though, I don't know.
$3.6 million.
You might just want
On
to eat
day
it. Fuck
28,
it.
they started constructing their raised bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
Yeah, they're not gonna last that
That's
long.
honestly an L.
They were
There's no
betting
way.
everything
They're gonna
on their
last like
new
a month or
shelter
two.
being right next to this creek. But that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have.
Bro, at
with
that
a
point, just
newborn
go in the
son.
water and grab it,
I
bro.
also have a 2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you? Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore.
O'Brien, how's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even
That would
books
be
and board
tempting.
games. It's like a dollar store.
Be like
but
the
everything
axe.
costs
I
10
would think I would
grand.
just grab the axe. And that's
This is
it.
your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets. Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammock?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still
Aw,
weren't
wood
interested.
isn't- wood
I was
isn't worth
beginning
it.
to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million
Yeah,
years, would not
I wouldn't
have
take
thought
that.
they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
Here he goes.
In his tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
iPhones
I
are
literally
better.
spent over $1 million on these phones, and I'm
it
giving
was an
them
iPhone,
away
I would-
to you. All you have to
if it
do
was
to
an
enter
iPhone,
to
I
win
would
one of
enter.
these phones is subscribe. It's literally free.
Oh, I
I
can
just want
already
you to
enter
know
it.
I appreciate
Well,
everything
I win
you guys
this,
have
I'm
been doing
gonna
for the
make a
channel.
video out
It
of
means
it.
the world to me.
Well, I'm not gonna
Subscribe,
win it.
win one of these phones. Let's go. And so they continue.
I
Without
have a 1 1/4 billion
any
chance
of the
of winning
tools
that.
for my
There's
offer.
no way I'll
But
win
go
it.
figure, for
That's
the
some,
next
like,
few days,
at that
they
point, if I
weren't
win, I'm
able
gonna play
to
the
catch any
lottery.
fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food
bro,
was to
that's
travel
beans.
through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike,
True,
Chris finally
I don't know what they would do with the axe other than like mine wood, which is like pretty useful, I
found
guess.
what
I
he
don't
was
know.
looking for.
I would
Oh
have
my
took the
God.
axe personally.
Woo! Look at that.
I feel like you can get more
Is that
animals
not the
like
most
that.
gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Woo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
At least you got a fish.
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories
never mind,
burned
he dropped
coming
it.
here would have been for
I would be
nothing.
so pissed if I
But
dropped the
just
fish.
when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah. Holy moly. Yes, I told you it was that one. Woo!
and the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked. We're eating tonight.
Hey! All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in
They're doing
ages.
pretty good.
But in the meantime,
I think
I was
they're doing
preparing
better
an
than I
offer
would,
that
dude.
I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40.
Well, I don't know. It
They've made
depends on
over $1/3
much I
million,
want that money.
and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this. You both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
Nah, bro.
down my kid.
I know, I
10K.
can't lay down my wife.
Bro, you're gonna see them like eventually. You're gonna see them eventually, bro.
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God.
I smell so
See,
bad.
this is where they're failing because the more they think about their family, the more they want to leave. And
Hi, Talia.
you know what I'm
As
saying?
nice as it
'Cause, like,
was to see their
they-
families,
they're gonna-
the visit was
they're gonna,
also
like, wanna
bittersweet
leave 'cause of their
there's
family.
one big question on everyone's mind.
How long
watch.
do you want us to
It's gonna
stay?
be because of their family,
I
bro.
want you home now. Like,
See what I mean? So now he's gonna not be
do.
there as long.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
yes, she needs you.
You gotta think about the bag, bro.
Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
Bro. See, this is why I wouldn't do it, bro. Right here.
That
I
conversation
would just focus on the bag.
was so
get the
difficult
bag, bro.
for me. Even so,
And then when you get the
yesterday
bag,
was a really
come
good
home,
day.
you
It
don't
had
have to
all of
work
the things
for
that I love. It had my family,
a
my wife,
long
my
time.
kids, my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
He's gonna fold.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that
I don't know
I
if
view
he's
this
gonna fold,
entire challenge.
but
Knowing
the
I
other dude's
have
gonna
my
fold.
wife's support, I want to stay until
I
I
can
have
already
$1
tell.
million.
And after some much-needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Hayes and Grizz. Hayes and Grizz.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened
Actually
that
looks
would have
fun.
totally drained them,
I would do that for free.
400,000.
by now they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still
Yeah,
a
bro. Like
problem
she's not thinking. Like
they
she's
needed
not
to
thinking
solve.
properly.
In order to get to the river to fish, they would
Like,
first
at that
need
point,
to
you gotta
traverse
think
through
about,
this
like,
giant
long-term,
swamp.
bro.
But if they had a boat, they would easily be able
You
to
gotta
float
think
down the
long-term.
creek to the river.
I am building.
That can
a
literally
boat.
set you up
idea
for the
is
rest
to
of your
create
life.
a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
I think
We
he's
can
gonna
get
fold because
down
of his
to
wife.
fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp.
my
It's worth the
prediction.
risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them. It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing. Hey. Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You want to try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh,
LOL.
this is so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer,
I
I
didn't
want to
even
make
set
sure
that
you're
up,
in a
bro.
really good state of mind. This is our brand new MrBeast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
Bro, he's had burgers. He's had chocolate. He's had like so much shit, bro. I wonder what his net worth
so
is.
good.
The MrBeast box comes with the best tasting chicken.
He's gotta be like almost a
and
billionaire.
The cool part is
I feel like he's like a
every single meal
billionaire.
Comes with
He's
a
just not saying
Feastables bar.
anything.
Our goal with this collab was to take
He's
the
gotta
world's
be, like,
best
close to a
chicken and
billionaire.
pair it with the world's
No way
best
he's
chocolate.
not.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good. It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the MrBeast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly
Nah.
built the boat the day before, I'll give
good.
you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
not
My
worth
answer
it.
is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm going to leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000,
I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get
40K
in
is
his death
insane,
trap
bro.
instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I
We
tried.
appreciate the food. That was lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So this
So
ship
starving,
saved us
but
$40,000.
they're not starving.
still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You can remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I lost track.
Bro, imagine getting paid $10,000 just to lay in the grass and
I hear an
smell
airplane
flowers.
coming in.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case.
No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes
Don't want to get bit by that.
and rats.
Shoot.
Get out of here!
I'm not
Every
scared of
night.
Bro, I'm scared of rats more than snakes.
Stop!
And it
don't
wasn't
know.
long until the lack of sleep
I'm not scared of
started to
snakes,
make
bro.
them
I'm scared of
irritable.
rats.
Looks like Hayes
Kinda
is
weird, doesn't
struggling to
make
get over
sense,
here.
does it?
Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it
If I
look
saw
like?
a rat, I would freak
You
out,
gotta
but if I saw a snake, I would just like not care.
Paddle up
Like, I
river
don't know
to
why.
the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your
I
mouth
could
when
have
you're
a pet
talking to
snake,
me.
but I can't have a pet rat.
Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Griz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry,
well.
buddy. I did
They're
not
getting tired
know
of
I
each
was
other.
actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
Bro,
And
he
so-
made $500,000 in like 60 days. Like, bro, just
Feeling
thug it out at
frustrated,
that point, bro.
Hayes turned off his camera and paddled
thug it out,
downriver,
bro.
where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking
Like,
about him. I
who
know it's
cares
supposed to be
about the other
cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the
Let's
last
focus on
Beast
the wrong
drop,
thing.
and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
If I was in this, I promise you I would
When
be here for
Hayes
at least
returned
20
home,
days.
he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure.
I feel like the only thing that would stop me if I would passed out or some shit.
Nice.
They
Oh,
had
there's
to
a
take
sea
me to like a
trout.
hospital.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh man!
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz!
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met and their friendship restored, one question still remained. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you
Oh,
feel?
I thought it was like both of them get 500K.
I would
They have
feel
to split it. That's
really
different.
let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair. I promised Grizz that I would stay longer for him, but
Bro, he's
I'm
already
not happy
folding,
about
bro.
it.
It hasn't even been 100 days, bro. He's already folding.
So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta
Bro, why are they playing sad music, bro?
stop being wilderness
I
guy
do not feel bad
and go
for
be
him.
dad.
Another day. Yeah. Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out to the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70.
I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kind of want to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer.
I wish there was like a way where like they can like one person can continue,
I
the
know
other
that-
person
that you've
can
got a
just
poll.
leave. It's like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Away from this thing
Am I
with
watching,
family.
bro?
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel
He's
about it
folding,
today.
bro.
Yes or no?
He's gonna drag the other dude with him,
Can
bro.
you go one more
Bro,
day?
if-
Give yourself
I would be mad at this dude if I was the other
24
dude.
hours
I
just
was
to
like,
kind
what
of
the fuck?
feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
Yeah, another 100 days.
How's it going, boys?
All right, buddy.
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over
Fuck
here.
it out, buddy.
Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz,
You know, I don't like this dude.
you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't
Nah,
wait.
bro. It's
Okay, last
pathetic.
night?
I blame him seeing his wife
I don't
and
want to
kids.
disappoint
I think
Grizz,
that
but
like dismotivated him. It did the opposite of what he thought it would do.
I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool
Or maybe I don't know.
to come back here to our first camp where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single
Like
night.
had the opposite
And
effect.
after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
LOL. Told you, bro.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really, truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's
No,
going to
I
change
think
their lives.
Now, it's gone
Bro, see, this guy's smart. Like, what is this guy on about?
the other way.
Nah, bro.
Now it's,
What are you talking about?
I think I need,
The longer
I
you
need to
stay
be
there, the
there.
I
more
think that
rich you
you've been
get.
really upset,
Like, what?
and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I don't
I
know,
think
bro.
the money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't,
thing.
the money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, you know, manipulating me.
W manipulator.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, like, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know? I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
Bro, why is he sorry, bro? Bro, you're making money, bro.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
This is the way it is. Everything, everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare.
Yeah.
I owe you this.
This guy, bro, you gotta think about your, like, if you're really thinking about your family,
And
think about what you can do with that
honest with you,
money,
I'm sorry that
how
it's taken so long.
well off you'll be. Like,
I think
what?
it's time for us to do this thing, buddy. I love you, buddy.
LOL.
You smell bad.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich, we're rich.
W video though.
Boy,
Mr. Beast is a little bit too rich.
We dropped them off.
Not gonna lie.
This is
Someone
what
needs
they
to, like,
looked like. And
I don't
here's
know.
them 74
Rose is too
days
rich.
later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Bro, their conversation
I'm
at
so
the end
ready.
made me
One
cry.
final surprise.
Yeah, I didn't
oh
cry.
my God! Oh my gosh! Hi, Dahlia, baby! After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe.
W video. Alright, I'm gonna upload that to YouTube later. You guys should sub to my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me stop recording.